Since my house burnt down 3 months ago, I've actually accumulated quite the shoe collection once again, but this time around, I've focused on buying shoes that I actually enjoyed wearing at the time, and also focused more on build quality, higher materials, so that it actually is going to last me. So let's take a look at my highly revised 2.0 shoe collection, starting with Axel Arigato Clean 90 sneaker. Now, I would consider this shoe to be god tier. If you guys have watched a lot of my videos, you would see that I've literally styled this with every single outfit that I have because it's just such a versatile shoe. It's minimalistic, it's slim, it's clean, it's got a fucking bird on the side. However, the shoe is a little bit higher of a price tag. It's around the $220 Canadian range, which is not outrageous for a shoe like this. It's handcrafted, it's made with leather, it's made in Portugal. It's gonna last you a really long time. This is a much more justifiable purchase than looking at the Achilles Low, the common projects, which are like $500 USD, and you're gonna get the exact same build quality. So it's a no-brainer. Next up, we have another Axel Arigato shoe, which you're gonna hear a lot about in this video, is the Dice low sneaker. And as you can see, it kind of looks similar to a Nike Dunk. However, it is 10 times better quality than a Nike Dunk. It's also got this really plush leather exterior, super comfortable. It comes in various different colorways. This, I would say, is a very unique and underrated sneaker. Axel Arigato is not a very well-known brand, but they have high quality shoes, which is why I've been purchasing so many of them. And that brings us to our third Axel Arigato sneaker. I promise you it's the last one. And this is the Clean 90 in black. It's exactly the same as the first one we talked about, the white one, except this one's in black, and I just bought this one because I needed a black shoe. All of my shoes are white, so I needed one that I could wear in the winter time and the fall time and not have to worry about them getting instantly destroyed as soon as I walk out the door. Moving on, we have the Reebok Classic, and this is a highly underrated sneaker. I feel this is even on the radar for most people. A lot of people know about the Club C, but they don't actually know about the Reebok Classic. And only for $110, you get a shoe that looks this freaking good. Not to mention that it comes in probably 100 different colorways, so there's literally a colorway out there for everyone. Next up, we have the Nike Airmax 97s. This is a Comme des Garçons collab. Now, I've never been a huge chunky shoe fan, but when I threw these on, I was like, yo, these go super hard. And apparently this is called a Glacier Gray colorway. It honestly looks a little bit more blue in person, still looks really nice. And I also wear these to the gym quite a lot. It's become my dedicated gym shoe, apart from the days that I train legs. Moving on to the most absurdly priced shoe I have in my shoe collection is the Brunello Cuccinelli tennis shoes. These were $1,200 USD. I did not pay for these shoes. I got it gifted to me in part of a collaboration I did with Harry Rosen, so that explains why I have such an expensive shoe. But as you can see, it looks very similar to the Axel Arigato Dice Low. However, instead of it just being a fully leather shoe, it does have a bit of suede on it, and it's Brunello Cuccinelli, which gives it the ridiculous $1,200 price tag. Next up, we have the OG New Balance 550s white/gray. Now, these shoes are my everyday beater shoes. They are so freaking tough. I've had these for 3 months and I've worn them quite a bit, and I still don't see a fine wrinkle on the toe box, which is absolutely nuts. Moving on, we got the most affordable shoe in my shoe collection, which is the Converse Chuck Taylors. Now, this sneaker has a very special spot in my heart because it was the first shoe that I had actually bought to start my YouTube channel. If you guys remember the Yerbo Brandon channel, I had the CDG version of this. I'm much more boring now, so I decided to erase off that heart and just go with the originals, and these are my dedicated leg day shoe. Onto some of my more formal shoes, we have the Suit Supply Italian calf suede loafers, and I had to buy these in 3 different colorways: the dark brown, the light brown, and the navy, because I fucking love these shoes so much. And it's crazy because I wear these more frequently than I wear my sneakers, which is nuts, because if you told me that 3 years ago, Brandon, you're gonna be wearing suede loafers, I would have told you to go lick trees, because there's no shot I would have been wearing suede loafers with my style back then. But now that I dress a lot more formally, more mature, this really helps me elevate my style, gives me a more preppy look. Not to mention they are ridiculously comfortable. Like I said, they're made with Italian calf suede, and the Suit Supply ones are $387 Canadian versus Loro Piana's version, which is $1,400. Next, we have the Nike Zoom Fly runners. Now, these shoes are obviously super bright, and I figured, just like soccer cleats, you gotta have shoes that are brighter than everybody's future. They need to know when I'm ripping past them, that's Brandon Balfour, because he's got the ridiculously bright shoes. They are super comfortable. As you can see, it's got this ginormous 2-inch sole, so when you're running on them, it literally feels like you're running on clouds. You're not gonna have any knee pains or shin pains, and that was the main reason I bought these shoes, just because they're so comfortable to run in. And finally, we have my beloved Birkenstocks, and dog, I do not care what you think think about them, because if you're wearing flip-flops or wearing sneakers to the beach, you look more stupid than I do. I think Birkenstocks are going to be your best option when it comes to open-toe shoes when you go into the beach. It looks really good styled with linen pants and a linen shirt. I honestly think it's your best option, guys. So that is my current shoe collection. I will obviously be purchasing some more leather shoes as we move into the fall and winter season, which will keep you guys updated on. But apart from that, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and I'll catch you in the next one. See ya.